I have to be the cameraman, a woman in this case.
Natty! Natty!
This wood chip actually comes from all the trees and bushes that Amory cleared from the raised garden a while ago. At the time, it just looked like a huge pile of branches and chaos. But after chipping everything down, we ended up with all this material that we can now reuse around the land. It's quite nice seeing it come full circle actually. Nothing really gets waste here if we can help it.
Unfortunately, I'm having quite a bit of trouble with filming today. It's so hot that the phone keeps on cutting out because of the temperature. It's just comes up with a thermostat on the screen overheating. So every time I try and position it out of the shade, it just does the same thing again. So it's going to be a bit hit and miss today with filming, unfortunately. But I've already mentioned it to Natty, and every now and again I'm going to get her to pop over to do some filming just to catch certain aspects of the day. So apologies for the hit and miss filming. Okie dokie, I'm gonna try throwing up the stand just here because that might just about be in the shade enough. But just bring you up to speed. What I'm just trying to do here is ping my lines from the parallel, so from this wall, which is reasonably straight, to the curved wall. And what I'm wanting to do, like I did on this side, I marked out where all the anchors are going and where I wanted the trusses, the beams that are going from this side to that side, and the rafters. I didn't want to cover up any of the bolts. I wanted them to be visible and accessible just in case for shrinkage, so I can tighten up. So I threw up my square. Well, first actually I measured from gable to where I've placed my first tie beam, and I marked it onto the other side over there, which was at 1790. So I put the tape against the gable, went out 1790. Then I threw up the square and the string line to see what was happening. And to be fair, for a building as old as this, which is definitely more than a couple of 100 years old, I don't know if you can see it, but just thereabouts, 1790 is there. So I had to pull across roughly, where are we? There, what's that, 45 mil? So happy days. So that's our first one. And what's going to be really useful is, I think this is parallel at the minute. I'm going to bring my string, keeping this one in situ, but bringing the string back on itself to the next tie, which is over there. So I'll measure from here to there, and then from here to there. And fingers crossed, that should be spot on. So let's give that a twirl. 400, this one. That should...
Before spreading the wood chip, I'm putting down a layer of cardboard first to help suppress the weeds underneath. I'm removing all the tape and labels from the boxes before using them. Then the wood chip goes on top, which should help keep everything covered, all moisture in the soil, and slowly break down over time.
Natty! 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 Did you hear me?
I'm done. I am done. For now. You know, I heard the name Vivaya many times in the past, and now I finally decided to try them for myself. So thanks to Vivaya for sponsoring today's video with this ad. Comfort for my feet has become such a priority, especially with the renovation life and always in the move. But what I really like about Vivaya is that they are not only comfortable shoes, but also very stylish. And I also really appreciate that they are wide foot friendly, because comfortable shoes that still looks elegant are very difficult to find. I feel like the whole mesh shoe aesthetic is officially taking over 2026. We are finally saying goodbye to sweaty spring feet, and honestly, this is probably the biggest comfort upgrade that my wardrobe has seen in a long time. So before buying the first pair of mesh shoes that you see online, these are generally worth looking at because the quality feels really elevated. And styling wise, swapping trainers for this instantly gives you that effortless Pinterest vibe. And they're also perfect for traveling because they pair so well with flowy skirts, relaxed outfits, and holiday clothes. And these are the all-day sneakers, which have honestly been perfect for renovation days around the farmhouse when I don't need my working boots. They're breathable, lightweight, slip-on, and really comfortable when you're moving around all day. And one of my favorite things is that they're machine washable, which is ideal because renovation life somehow always ends up dusty. And these are the Cara 2.0, which are so comfortable. The roll edge straps are incredibly soft, and there's no rubbing at all. And there's also this heel pillow in the back, which helps prevent blisters. The elastic sling back strap stretches with your foot as you walk, so they feel really secure and easy to wear. And they're also super lightweight. And lastly, these are the Icon loafers. I love that they have a really elegant silhouette while still having a comfortable toe box that doesn't feel restrictive. They're super lightweight, foldable, and easy to pack, and I feel like they instantly make even simple outfits look more polished. Vivaya primarily use recycled ocean plastic bottles to create their shoes uppers, which I think is a very cool idea. Their shoes are sustainable, stylish, and unbelievably comfortable, and they really feel like an investment piece that you can wear anytime. So don't miss out and use my code NATTY12 at the checkout for a 12% off. But heads up, because the code is only available for the next 3 days, so grab them while you can. I will do.
Okay, quick recap. I don't know if you can make out the pink string, but these are basically showing me where my trusses are going to go. So what I've done on this side is I've chem fixed all of my bolts in so I could pull against it to mark out my parallels. That's gone a treat. I'm going to quickly mark out where my rods are going to go on the other side, drill and fix them in, and then chem fix those bolts in as well. And then we can start framing. So that's going to be exciting. But that's going to take me a little while just to do that, but still. I'm really actually happy how the parallels are going.
I have to be the cameraman, a woman in this case, because the phones are getting so hot outside that Amory cannot put them and forget about them and work. So I have to be coming and filming every time to time. Okay. You didn't tell me I needed a hat.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I've had these Forstners for years.
Smells divine though.
Do you know what makes me think?
What?
Barbecue.
Exactly. I'm getting hungry.
Oh my gosh, that is the last thing on my mind right now is food. So this is so that the nut is flush with the top side.
Wait, my question is, if you had newer,
Forcing a bit.
yes,
Yeah.
would that be quicker?
Yeah, but it's not like it's taking an age.
Okay.
Oh, come here. I need to...
Well, you know, it's summertime. I
Oh,
can
come
have
here, come here. That
3
must be
showers per
itching.
day. No, it's fine. I like to be covered in. It's a glitter.
It's glitter, is it? Only 10 more to go. I've got the thickness of the concrete and I've got the thickness of the oak, plus a little bit. I don't mind if it's a little bit proud, but it just makes sense not to have too much excess other than it being just pure wastage. What an absolute brilliant day. It's one of those rare ones where I've managed to achieve what I set out to achieve in the morning. So I'm really happy with that. Notice in quite a few of the comments, people mentioning about sun cream, making sure we're wearing lots of it. I can assure you, every 2-3 hours, Natty is lathering me up with it. So that's all good. I take that quite seriously, sun protection and the dangers of the UV and that. But yeah, what a day. Thank you so much for following Natty, Molly and I on this journey. It's such fun. We're loving every single second of it. So I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and maybe hyping, and we'll see you on Saturday.